Hey y'all, welcome to my Appalachian life. Dawn and I are out for the day and we came to Greenville, South Carolina. So we're down on South Main Street where all the shops are at, and we'll take you along with us. Let's go in and see what they got, see if we find anything. Pretty. That one's pretty. Love it. Love that. Oh, pretty. Beautiful. We've shopped so much. We've had a good time, haven't we?
We have.
It's dinner time, and we're going to Cheesecake Factory. It's here at the Haywood Mall in, is this considered Greenville or Spartanburg? Greenville, Tennessee. I mean Greenville. I'm tired. Greenville, South Carolina, and it's right next to Macy's at the Haywood Mall. So let's go get something really good to eat.
That's avocado.
And what is this?
Black beans.
Oh, black bean.
And rice.
And here is my chicken Madeira, mashed potatoes, asparagus chicken, and the mushroom Madeira sauce. Well, you guys, Dawn and I had a great time shopping in Greenville, South Carolina. We spent the entire day there. It took us about 2 hours and 20 to 30 minutes to get there, and the downtown area is just beautiful, and we didn't get to see everything, so we're already planning another trip back there sometime soon. So she didn't find a wedding dress that she liked at the right price. So there were some beautiful clothes in those boutiques downtown Greenville, though. But we did buy some things at the mall at J.C. Penney. They were having their winter clearance. And also downtown on Main Street was a large Mass General store. And they said it was one of the largest ones. And they had a lot of pretty women's clothing. And I've never really bought clothing there before, but I did buy some things there at that one. And I'm going to show you everything I bought. So at Mass General Store, I bought this really pretty, it's navy and white, has a little V-neck line here and a collar on the dress, and the back has a little bit of gathering right around the back of the collar, and it has pretty short sleeves with a trim on the edge of the sleeves, and it's just a really loose dress, and it has pockets. And it's one of these that's shorter. I don't know if I can get it up top tall enough to see, but it's shorter in the front than it is in the back. But I thought it was so cute. And the price was, if I can get it up there, I don't have my glasses on, so I'm going to show it to you. I think it says 54. Is that what that says? I need to put my glasses on. Okay, I got my glasses. So yes, this is the dress, and it is $54.99 at Mass General Store, and it just feels so good on. And while we were in Greenville, we were so impressed at how everybody just out shopping was just dressed so nice. And a lot of the ladies were wearing these flowy dresses and had white Western boots on with them. And it looked so cute. Well, I never found any white boots. I never thought about wearing white Western boots. But after I got home, I looked on Amazon, and I found a pair, about $50. I ordered them, and they came, and here they are. And these feel so good on, and they've got, they're really soft and got a soft, foamy lining inside. The only thing is the heel is a little slick when you're walking on the floor. So I think I might try to take this to a shoe store and see if they can put something on the bottom to keep it from being so slippery. But other than that, I love these boots, and I think it will look so cute with this dress. So there's that. And then I bought this dress, and it's a black dress, and it has a little gathering here and a tie to bring it up, and it's got little cap sleeves, and it's long. It has pockets on the side. I love dresses with pockets. This will be great to wear to church or out to dinner or to anywhere really. And this dress is $49.99 at Mass General Store. The brand name is Intro. So that's my little black dress that I bought. and not just one, but two black dresses. This one is a little different. It also has cap sleeves, but it's got a little cuff on the sleeve and a V-neck and a collar. It has pockets and it's got slits on the side. So it's a more casual looking dress, and I just loved it. And for the price, I just had to go ahead and get it. It's also $44.99, and the brand name on this one is Joe. I don't know how you say that. Jodifl. It says Los Angeles on it, but love that dress too. So I just had to go ahead and get that. And then we went to the mall, and the dinner at Cheesecake Factory was so good. It's been years since I've eaten at one, and I remember the dish that I got, and it was the chicken Madeira, and it's the house specialty dish, and it's so good, and I had to get it again. So next time I go, I'll get something different, but I had to get the chicken Madeira, and I highly recommend it. So when we finished eating, we went next door to JCPenney, and they were having their winter clearance. And I found this beautiful sweater, and I don't know if it shows that, but it's got little glittery marks along the leaves, edge of the leaves, and it's so soft, and it's a Liz Claiborne. And I can't remember what I paid for the sweater. And I've already thrown the tickets out, but it wasn't much. But I've already worn this, and it just feels so good. Love the sweater. And at JCPenney, they also had these Liz Claiborne wide leg pants. And they're a really nice material, good winter weight material, and so soft, so soft. And Liz Claiborne brand again. And I paid $15 for this pair of pants. I remembered that. So that's what we bought at Greenville. So when I came home a couple of days later, I was at Penny's, JCPenney's in Johnson City, and went by the shoe section, and they had these Western boots there. Well, I already had my mind focused on Western boots because I was looking for the white ones. But they had these on sale, these brown ones on sale at JCPenney, and they have a zip upside, so it's much easier to get in and out of these. And they also had a nice foam lining in it. And you want to guess how much I paid for these Western boots? Winter clearance, $13 at JCPenney. So if you need some Western boots, you might want to run to JCPenney quick before they're all gone. So that was our adventure to Greenville, South Carolina, and that's how the week started. And from there, it's been a busy week here at the house with trying to finish up on the remodeling project. And they installed the countertops and the backsplash this week. And I'm just so excited to finally get this done. Now, there's just only a couple of things, maybe 3 things, that need to be done. And one is where the oven hood, it needs crown molding across the top. So that is being stained to match the hood. And as soon as it's ready, the contractor will come back and put that crown above there. Excuse me. And then on one side of the wall, after they put the backsplash up, they didn't have the face plates for the electrical outlet. So the contractor has to come back and put those face plates up. The contractor had installed a recirculating valve down there where the water heater is at. And that's to allow me to have instant hot water at my kitchen sink. So one of the guys that works for him came and hooked up the faucet and everything after the countertops and backsplash was put up. But I think he just forgot to hook up the recirculating valve under the sink. So he has to come back and do that and put the face plates on and the crown molding over the hood. And after that, it will be finished. And I will show you the finished product once it's all completed. But I'll give you just a little glimpse later in this video of how the install is going. And let's see, what else happened this week? Oh, at church we have our monthly seniors potluck. So I went to that, and our community chest here in Gray has a bingo day for seniors that they started a few months ago, and it has grown like crazy. People are coming from all over for this bingo day, and it's right after our senior potluck at church. So some of us went on over to play bingo, and they said there were 288 people there that day, that it was a record. And it was a lot of people for sure, but we enjoyed it. I did win bingo one time, and they have prizes, and I got a Food City gift card for winning bingo. And it was just a lot of fun, so I may do that again next month.
We're ready. Remember, who's first timers? Raise it. Oh my goodness. All right. First, fly machine. Off and on, I've got to have crowd participation. I want to make sure this baby keeps working. It's 54 years old. And it's been around a long time. So we're going to do him.
Look at his hand. Is your mom doing okay? Wasn't she sick?
Here we go. The first bingo. All right, here's another rule. One winner per game. Anybody can win at blackout. Who's never won before that's been here before? My heart goes out to you. First number is 066. 066. B14. We thank them. We also thank Oasis for being here with us today. Senior advisors, that's free service. We also got Seniors Helping Seniors, and we also have Appalachia Funeral. What was it? January, January, we had 287. Guess how many we got today? I don't know if Rob counted right or not, but that's what we're going with. Another record day at the bingo at the Appalachia Fair. Anytime you look at this door prize table, there's people that's in here playing bingo. If you're playing bingo and you brought door prizes, raise your hand. If you brought door prizes to give out, raise your hand. Thank you all very much. Thank you very much. But all these others are sponsors that love to support the seniors. And what Rob mentioned earlier about seniors, I think sometimes we lose sight of this. Senior citizens have done so much for our communities. They built the foundation that we're working from, the community chest, all these other organizations. You still have a lot of value to add to our communities. There's a lot of people that need you, need your faith, need your character, need your spirit, your wisdom. So please share that. Please share that. That's a gift. All right, here we go. What are we playing, Kim? Six pack. That's the guys that's doing the Jeopardy theme song. So if you got 6 connected, you are a winner. That's the part I've got. I can do that as good as anybody. But the rest of it, I can't sing my way out of a paper sack. But keep practicing this. We all got that part. Everyone in here done good on that one. I'm proud of it. I love it. That warms my heart when I see, woo! If anybody can't do that, you might as well go home. Do not clear your card.
What do you see there?
And this number is, excuse me, G50. Come on down.
Countertop installation day. So they've got the first piece set right here. Look how pretty that countertop is. Try to get it where there's no shadow on it. I love the veining in it. So more's coming in.
A lot easier than going footsteps. Yeah. You are on 3, 1, 2, 3, and roll.
Well, Friday, when they came to install the backsplash on the kitchen counters, my brother Teddy also came over because I had broken the antenna on my Sequoia. I forgot to turn the radio off when I went through the car wash, and it snapped the antenna in two. So Teddy ordered a new one, and it came, and he came over to replace it, and he said it would just take 10 or 15 minutes. He had watched a video on how to do it. So while they were in putting the backsplash on, I was out with Teddy helping to take the old antenna off and put the new one on. And it just wasn't working out. When you take the old one off, there's a long cord that comes out. And so you have to thread that new cord down in the hole. And the mechanism down there is supposed to get a hold of it and wind it up when you turn the radio off. So it just wasn't grabbing it. And I guess we worked for about 2.5 hours on that, and we were just about ready to give up. We would put the old one on to see if it would go back in, and it did. But the new one just wouldn't do it. And so we were just about ready to give up on it. And I said, let's see if we can spray some WD-40 down there and maybe loosen up that mechanism to where it will take a bite on this cord. I don't know if it will work, but it won't hurt to try. So we did and worked on it just a couple more minutes, and it took a bite and threaded that down, and it's working now. I am so thankful for Teddy, my brother, fixing things like that. And another thing is on Joe's Nissan Pathfinder, the radio volume was stuck on the highest volume. You couldn't play the radio. When you turned it on, it would just bust your eardrums, and you couldn't turn it down. So another problem is when you turn the key in the ignition, sometimes it wouldn't start, and you just had to wiggle the key in that ignition, and it finally would start. But I was told I shouldn't drive it until I had that tumbler replaced, because there's a chance it could lock up on me. So I've just let it sit there. I'll get it fixed one day. I've got too much going on right now. But Teddy brought over a can of spray for electrical components. I don't know what it was. I'm going to have to find out. But he went out there and worked on the Pathfinder, and he's got the radio working again, and he's got the key ignition working. It starts every time. So thank you, Teddy. I didn't have to replace that tumbler after all, and I just pray it holds up and it keeps working like that. So everything is in good shape on the vehicles now, so I'm very thankful for that. So after that long day, I said, why don't we go and meet at the lake at Davis Marina. It's Boonies restaurant there, and they have all-you-can-eat fish on Fridays. So Teddy was all for that, and we called my brother Johnny Ray, and he and Valerie were going to come, but Valerie wasn't feeling too well, so she decided to stay home. So it was me and Teddy and Johnny Ray, and I invited Dawn and her husband Bob to meet us there too, and we had a really good time. So I'll show you the clip of that. It's been a crazy week this week. Today's Friday, and they came and installed the countertops yesterday and the backsplash today. So it's all done. The kitchen is all done now, except for some face plates on the electrical outlets and the crown molding on the hood. So that's all I like, and it looks so pretty, and I can't wait to show you all. But I washed off the patio furniture today. It's just been beautiful weather here. So sunny and warm. Right now it says it's 66 degrees on my thermometer on the car. And it's dinner time, so I'm headed to Boonies at Davis Marina for all-you-can-eat fish tonight. And I'm joining my brother Teddy, and he was at the house all afternoon. We worked on trying to replace the antenna on this car that I accidentally forgot and left the antenna up when I took it through the wash a couple of weeks ago, and it snapped the antenna in two. So it took us all afternoon to get that replaced. He and I would take turns trying to thread the antenna down to the motor, and it just wasn't catching. And finally I said, why don't we try to spray some WD-40 down there? Maybe that would help it work better. Well, I want you to know, sure enough, it did. And so we got that fixed. We were just about to give up on it, but we got it fixed. And then the Nissan Pathfinder I haven't been driving because the tumbler I was told needed to be replaced because it wouldn't, when you put the key in and turn it, sometimes it would fire up and sometimes it wouldn't do anything. I was told it was the tumbler, and I shouldn't be driving it until I got it fixed because it could lock up on me. So Teddy brought some spray over. Another thing on the Nissan too is the radio was stuck on the highest volume and you couldn't turn it down. So I couldn't play the radio, and I checked on replacing the radio, and it's going to be like $400. So I didn't want to spend any big money until I have this remodel project done and see, where I'm at with my finances. So Teddy brought some spray over that was for electrical components, and he sprayed something in the radio, and it took it. It's working now. You can turn the volume up and down, and he sprayed the tumbler, and it's just starting right up. Oh, there's some deer. Do you see the deer? Mama and two babies. How sweet. Anyway, headed out to the lake, and you'll see some deer out here. You have to watch out for them. So anyway, I'm back in business now. It didn't cost me anything to repair that radio or the tumbler. Hopefully it will continue to work. So yay for Teddy. And I haven't eaten all day, and I'm really hungry. So we all decided to meet up here and have fish tonight at the lake at the Davis Marina. And I've invited Bob and Dawn to join us because they live nearby up here, and they're going to join us. So there'll be 6 of us. So I'm almost there. See you then.
They just brought our food, Bob. Good timing.
Go ahead. Go ahead and eat. I tell you, can't beat that.
Now, this is Joanna's brother,
Bob,
Johnny Ray.
Johnny Ray, Johnny Ray.
And this is Teddy.
Teddy.
And when I came in, I saw his white hair and I said, oh, Bob Mayfield. And I walked and I looked over and I said, that's not Bob.
I had my mind. She said David Smoke. I went all the way to Johnson City. Are you still doing that? Are you going to have blessing, or are you just going to?
You're going to bless it. You're going to bless it.
I'm not going to do anything till you put that in.
Y'all be safe. Stay in God's word. There's so much happening, so much prophecy. Bible prophecy is being fulfilled right before our eyes. And, you know, Jesus says he's coming back to get his children, to gather his children and take them back to heaven before the Great Tribulation starts. So that event when he comes back is called the rapture, where all the Christian believers will be raptured up to heaven. And then it's really, really going to get bad here on earth. So you don't want to be left behind. So please search out Jesus. If you're searching for something, you don't know what it is, it's Jesus. God put that in your heart to search for him. If you search him, you'll find him. And he will receive you with open arms and save you from your sins. And you will have your eternal home in heaven. And when he comes back, you'll be in that number when he gathers us up to take us home in heaven. So you all keep walking in the light. I love you.